Good morning, everybody. This is Margaret with Alabama Prepper. Hope everybody's doing okay this morning. It is foggy. It is wet. It has been that way all week. Uh, we're in Atmore, Alabama this morning. My husband has macular, and he has to have a shot put in his eye about every 6 weeks. So this morning we had to drive to Atmore, and sometimes we have to sit here 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours. There's not very many people here this morning. Maybe we won't be long. I am sitting in the truck. I don't go in. A lot of elderly people have to have the shots, and it's just not that big of a place to sit. So I don't usually go in. I usually just sit in the truck. And I just thought I would kind of touch base with you this morning. It has been real foggy here this week. Right now they say it's not going to change until probably next Wednesday. We have some severe weather coming in on Wednesday, a lot of rain, and it may cool off. Been trying to rake some leaves, but they're so wet till it's hard to rake them. So I guess my leaves will have to wait till it dries off. But anyhow, I just wanted to talk a little bit this morning. If you go on YouTube or you go on Facebook, you hear a lot. Well, put it out there. You hear so much people talking about what Social Security is going to get, what elderly is going to get. They going to get this check. They going to get this check. There's nothing to it. I mean, it's just it's so upsetting. Me and my husband both. He turned 70 in November. I turned 70 in March. We're in fairly good health. I have always got out and tried, to make a little money somehow or another. I worked in sewing factories when my children were small. I stayed home during the summer whenever they were home, and then I'd go back to work. As they got older, I worked on up till 1999, and I loved flowers. I love rooting flowers. My husband told me one time, he said, right before then, he said, if you'll quit the sewing factory, he said, I will build you a greenhouse and you can start your own business with flowers out here. Well, I thought that was the most wonderfulest thing. I was so excited. So anyhow, I worked for a year, got me a good start on flowers and everything. And then in October, we built my greenhouse. I stayed in business selling flowers for 15 years, I believe it was. I loved it. I rooted my own flowers. I germinated my own seed. I took care of my own business. In 2015, I believe it was, my mom got real sick and she got down. There was 5 of us siblings at that time. Everybody had jobs. They could not quit to help take care of her. So I closed the retail part of my nursery, and I started mailing online orders, in other words. I grew the plants. I advertised them on eBay. I advertised them on Etsy. Just anywhere you could advertise to sell a flower. Although, I sold flowers. And my mom died in I believe my mom died in 2017. I'm sorry if I can't get that straight. My husband's parents got down, and then we had to help take care of them. And I still done the online order, and I still grew my plants. I, you know, I still, anything to make a penny to help out. My husband retired from his job. He had to take an early retirement in 2005. He started the gun shop out behind the house. It turned into actually a full-time job instead of a part-time job. But he started it, and I still done flowers. 2017, I fell in the greenhouse and broke my hip really bad. They done surgery on me. My daughter-in-law, my grandchildren helped me keep the plants alive. I ended up having to go back in 2018 in June and having the hip redone because I was having so much trouble I just couldn't get around. And I sold my greenhouse. It was something I loved, but I knew that I could not afford to fall in it again and hurt myself. So I sold it. But the love of plants was still there. I will show you one day. I will show you my windowsill in my kitchen. I just cannot get that love of growing plants out of my system. I've opened up a little shop on eBay. I'm going to start selling in the spring. I have rooted a bunch of the red shrimp plants. I have one of those. I've rooted a whole bunch of them. I haven't put them in pots yet. If you're interested and would like to have one, well, I can tell you what to do to try to, to get one. But what I'm telling you is that even though me and my husband are 70 years old and we draw Social Security, we are still trying to do something to bring in some money. I started the YouTube channel. I am making a little bit off of it. I don't foresee ever being real big on it, but I am making a little money off of it. I have got my plants advertised, selling them bare root. I, make a little money off of that. We are blessed, but there's so many our age that's out there that don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to make extra money. They're drawing a Social Security, and that's it. They have nothing else to look to. And it's really sad. I go to the grocery stores and I see these people that's in their 80s probably, and they have very few groceries in their buggies. What aggravates me so bad today is because there's no help for them. You see all these people advertising, Social Security is getting a raise. How much it's going to be, I don't know. But it's not going to be enough, I'll tell you right now, to buy a whole pile of groceries for somebody to live off of. We are blessed, to have a little knowledge. We eat a lot of venison. I buy up meat. I put meat in my freezer. But a lot of people are not as fortunate as we are and not as blessed as we are. I feel like we're very blessed. That there needs to be something done to help our elderly, because like I've said in many videos, I have nothing against food stamps. People need that. The groceries are so expensive. People need food stamps. They have to have it to be able to survive on it. to be able to buy food that they need, or, you know, I mean, I believe in food stamps. But I also believe that our elderly should be getting something. I said in the last video about an elderly couple that they only allowed $15 a month. I did find out that they were getting a little emergency money through the SNAP for something, I don't know what. But our elderly needs more than what they're getting. They have worked their whole life for just a little bit to pay the bills, and that's it. So if you know anything out there that's true, that an elderly can get to help them buy more groceries, I wish you would tell me so that I could check into it and see. We have a place in Brewton. I don't know if you ever come to Brewton. Never been there, but I'm going, and I'm going to bake some cakes for Christmas and take to this place. It's called Drexel's and Honeybees. There was a woman started this about 2 years ago, and she gives free dinners. She's run off of donations only. If you can go there, anybody can go there and eat for free. You can give her a donation, or you can just eat and walk out. But this woman has built up quite a business here in our town in Brewton, Alabama, for feeding the hungry. But let's see, and help me check in to see if there's anything for the elderly, for them to help to get to be able to buy more food than what they need, more food that they can use. I'm burdened about it. I feel like they're owed this. Like I say, you can see, get a free flex card here or a free flex card there, and I have checked into it, but all it is a Medicare scam. It's just horrible. But anyhow, excuse me. Anyhow, thank you for listening to my venting. I'm here. I'll be here probably about 2 hours. The parking lot is filling up, so that tells me they're going to be full here. But anyhow, I hope you enjoy our video. If you do, subscribe to us. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when we put up a video. I have been baking a lot. Putting on videos for Christmas. I'm fixing to start back with my canning. I have a lot of canning that I want to do. So, anyhow, if you enjoyed my video, like and subscribe. Thank you for all our subscribers. And you have a wonderful day.